Hi Scorpio, this is your weekly tarot with Sparrow. We're going to dive right in here to your collective reading for this week. Okay, Scorpio, I'm hearing for you to stay strong, that new things are coming in for you, somewhat, for some maybe actually unexpected, as well to really trust that the energy that you're putting into something, that it's actually amounting to something, that there is this build up happening, okay, for you. There's a little bit of that encouragement coming through for you. We're going to take a look at your surrounding energies right now, what's coming towards you, as well as your best guidance in moving forward. So we just had a few cards here flip right in the deck. So we're going to take those. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So yes, definitely plodding along methodically with a very clear vision of what you want ahead, of what is going to yield your full emotional fulfillment. You're definitely in this state of manifestation. No surprise, I was picking up on that in the channeling. I can see that in the past, I feel like more recent past, there have been things that have been taking up your mind space. Could be a little bit of stress, worry, not a little, actually, this is the Nine of Swords. This is, keeping you up at night. For some of you, dealing with some anxieties, maybe fears, just, this is recent past. Now, coming up out of this, however, you have this magician here, which is fantastic, because the magician is having all that you need within you, around you, the resources, the right people, the right supports, as well as the abilities, the wisdom, everything you need to action forward. This is what I was channeling, is believe that what you are putting your efforts towards here, I'm seeing you, as I said, plodding along methodically, that it is headed towards, you're headed towards your emotional fulfillment. This is everything that's coming out here in the cards. Amazing. Now I do see whatever you've come through has also given you a very good perspective, a fresh perspective, a clear perspective. You're much more clear now. And that's fantastic, because it's the best place to create from, right? Otherwise we give out mixed messages to the universe. So trust where you are right now and everything that has brought you to where you are. What more would you like to say about this here, this Queen of Swords, this Knight of Pentacles with the Magician Spirit? Anything else you'd like to say on this? I feel like, yeah, I could have really said it all there. So we're going to continue right on forward on, what you're moving towards here. I see you plodding along, being very steadfast and, trusting a process that might be feeling kind of slow for you right now, Scorpio. Like you might feel it slow, but I am sensing that, as there are energies working in the background for you. So just trusting and knowing that it all is amounting to something. You're headed towards stability. Yes, you're moving away from more troubled times. Oftentimes I say moving away from chaos when I see this Six of Swords here. But you're headed right towards now, but just a moment ago I was showing that you were headed towards emotional fulfillment. Here I'm seeing you're headed towards, yes, emotional fulfillment, but also stability. There is a celebration. There is a crossing of a finish line. I'm hearing graduation for you. So there's like something you've, come through that is now sort of like leveled you onto another plane here. And it is this whole time you're looking after yourself, your finances. I feel like you're very focused. I feel like this kind of a zoomed in vision of your immediate life, the pieces and players in your life is maybe feeling for some of you very small, but in a productive way. It's like what really matters is what you're focusing on. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And I'm tuning into this Queen of Pentacles as I say that, with this Sun card behind you. So it's like this is yielding and moving you into those brighter times. Now, coming from heavier times, now we're seeing a shift here in this reading. You're moving towards a newer, refreshed sense of self, refreshed perspectives, a sense of vitality, And I do feel that you are being supported as well with the couple of cards here that I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you are having the assistance that you need. Earlier I said having the resources, okay? So Spirit, we're going to take these two cards. Yeah, like I was sensing, getting a fresh perspective with the Hangman coming out, definitely, as you are kind of recounting things of the past. You're taking a look at, okay, what has led me to where I'm at? What was not fulfilling? What did work? What didn't work? And in the midst of this, getting this new perspective on life, I feel like saying on life, I feel like it's many things, not even just work for this reading here. As you're doing that, there is this brand new opportunity that I'm covering up, that you can see right down here. There's a brand new, more aligned opportunity for you. As you are walking away from many things that, weren't in alignment for you. They didn't yield your emotional fulfillment. Okay, I'm kind of loving how this is coming together, because earlier we said you're headed straight towards emotional fulfillment, 9 of Cups. Now we're showing you moving away from the 8 of Cups, right? And what does the 8 of Cups walk into? The 9. So Spirit was kind of preempting this reading here. This is where you're headed, because this being here is walking away from what was not fulfilling, the 8 of Cups, and he's actually in search of what I said you're headed towards, the 9 of Cups, all right? Now, this is coupled with a very important message for you, Scorpio. It's coupled with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is, the first thing I just heard to say, actually, I don't often say it right away with this card, is balance. You're finding balance within yourself. As you're finding balance within yourself, you're going to manifest the balance on the outside. I actually feel this is what is transpiring for you. It's kind of like a good heads up to bring this to our conscious awareness, finding balance within. Also being very patient with this process. As I can see earlier, I said with the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, am I really getting anywhere? Is this going to get to anywhere? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a matter of Spirit saying to have patience with this process right now, because again, I mean, what better cards could you have? Like 4 of Wands over the Sun card, complete celebration, stability, crossing the finish line into a brand new, brighter, more positive, optimistic time. Yes, you're headed somewhere good. So yes, fresh perspectives, patience, balance. All right, amazing. So what are they, Spirit, moving? What more are they moving into? Do you want to speak a little bit more to what they're moving into, crossing that finish line, the Sun card? Well, you're moving into things moving more smoothly. I feel like a fast current of energy. Now, whenever water can flow fast down a river, there's less obstructions, right? And that's just what just came to me with this 8 of Wands card. Literally all of that was just channeled through, because I can see that there has been, actually too, we're talking about what you're moving towards. If there is anything unexpected, I feel like I channeled that at the beginning of this video. It was like you have new and unexpected things. Even if these unexpected things, I'm seeing a tower moment as things are moving quickly, okay? Oftentimes, I'm going to get back to that thought. Oftentimes when things are moving quickly, it's going to kind of like, clear things quickly, shatter things. You think of a fast current of water, it can actually bend twigs and branches. And it's really to clear the way for you, okay? That's what's wanting to come through. There is a Knight of Wands. We're going to clarify that. What or who is this Knight of Wands, Spirit? Because I could, just sensing into that. I feel like this actually could very much be a communication from someone in your past. And I feel like you've gotten very clear and you're moving away from chaos. Yes, but there is possibly some shakeup that could come in with a communication from somebody who really passionately wants to express something. We'll get a little bit more here with this Knight of Wands. Again, it's all to clear the way. It's all to create a better foundation to build upon when we see this tower. Okay, so who or what is the Knight of Wands? Anything, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, well, interesting. We're having The King of Cups. This is not gender specific. Somebody holds a lot of love and compassion towards you and a situation with you. That is, really get this sense, carrying the wand at the bottom of the deck. It's like this, carrying a message of new life, okay? New life, new potential. I'm not strictly talking about getting back together with anybody in a love sense. I'm not that it couldn't be, but I'm just speaking to, this could be, you know, a sister, a brother, a family, a friend. It could be just new life into the relationship, breathing new life after a time of feeling abandoned, left out, blocked, silent treatment, left out in the cold. They could also just overall have been feeling in a period of scarcity or lack, but I'm definitely sensing that kind of like a disconnect having had happen with someone. And there is this communication of new life that is wanting to come in. There could be back and forth texts and things coming in for some reason that wanted to enter this reading. So any best suggestion, guidance, spirit guidance for Scorpio on this potential communication that we're seeing that brings a Tower. Okay, so you could be feeling, Scorpio, a little like, do I even entertain this? I don't know. I'm unsure. As we see with this Four of Cups, it's definitely coming in with an offer that is coming out of love. So I do feel that this is something that you know, if you should choose to entertain it, it's coming with a very good intentions. Okay. I can understand from, you know, the different perspectives of who's watching this, that you could very well feel that apathy or maybe guardedness for some. But I am seeing that this energy, and you know, we had actually just had that King of Cups, now we're showing Queen of Cups. It's somebody who's really found a balance within themselves and is really coming from the heart space. I am seeing you with, we'll show you here the Four of Cups over the Two of Swords. Both of these cards do speak to a complete indecision, in the sense, if you think of a pendulum, you swing one way, you swing the other. Well, these two cards are like dead in the middle. It's like, I'm not going either way. I don't really know if I should entertain or should not entertain. There's a little bit of indifference around that, or not indifference. It's I guess uncertainty, and therefore it leaves you in a stalled out sort of stillness. Interesting how that's coming through. Now, I'll also see that I see you here, Scorpio, as being in a place, you know, going into the future here, energies of being in a place of, you know what, I know my worth. I know my worth. I feel like you actually, I'm intuitively feeling like you know that now, many of you. I'm seeing you here with this Nine of Pentacles as it's a very independent energy. I'm good on my own. I'm self-sufficient. I don't need anyone or anything to, you know, fill in the blank for anything. And you're, you know, I'm getting the sense where it's like, I don't really want to necessarily disturb my peace. I just like, it's interesting how things like this, the messages are unfolding as I'm tuning more and more into these cards. But yeah, it's definitely what I'm saying. Okay, seeing for you. So what is the guidance around that feeling? Like what, you know, I guess the guidance was that it does come with good intention, and we all have free will, right? But that the message here from somebody may be coming in with a very good heart-centered intention, whoever this may be for you in your life, Scorpio. Anything more, Spirit, that you'd like to share on guidance around receiving this communication? I was kind of feeling like fairly complete, but what do we have? It's interesting. We have the the Queen of Pentacles. When I turned it over, it was in reverse, and we had the Queen of Pentacles here showing you very grounded in yourself. And for some of you, whoever this is, again, whether it's romantic or not, it's I do feel like it was someone very important to you. I do feel like it, you know, they could be a soulmate energy. Again, a soulmate can be a pet, you guys. A soulmate can be a mother, a sister. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I am seeing the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck. And it also indicates a choice point of, do I communicate, do I not? But I did turn this over. There's no accidents in my readings, but the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, by the way, I think that deserves a ding, because we've got the Queen of Pentacles earlier. Yes, indeed. So this is actually a pretty pivotal message here, which is that, you know, this choice of communication as well as the communication coming in, either way, it's like this, you know, is it going to, you're questioning, is it going to disrupt my stability? I think that, again, we have free will, and it's how we choose to approach the situation. But, you know, I feel like if we approached it that way, you know, potentially that there is that potential, right, of disrupting your own stability. And I think it's going to be different for everybody watching, right? So again, when I saw this card, it was like, do I take that upright? Do I take it in reverse? And normally I'm super clear on that. I just get this feeling like it's going to be different for everyone, you know? Interesting how Spirit will leave us hanging. Well, anything more on that? I'll just go one more time because of that. I mean, again, it's a general reading. I'm just feeling like Spirit is saying like it's going to be on your intuition too, and that's why we had that Hanged Man earlier in the reading. Is taking that in how it feels for you. But okay, just taking a look. I just don't feel like with these cards that I'm seeing, I feel like this situation is possibly what was causing you this anxiety or sleepless nights in the past, however far back. But that, like, it's inevitably coming towards you. Spirit is saying with this Chariot card, this could be someone you moved to or away from, or something to do with a move is coming through with this Chariot card. Yeah, but the Chariot does move with its intuition, okay? And it's guided by intuition. It's not something like you necessarily logic through. The Knight of Cups in reverse is like, you know, whether or not you choose to entertain this is not like, you may not be feeling in the position to give forward very much, right? With that Knight of Cups, it's like I know we saw this Four of Cups here, so whatever offers coming in, there's a resistance to receive it. Yeah, very interesting that this should be coming through for you. It kind of like evolved. I know last week's reading actually turned right into a love reading, so this definitely could be a continuance of what's coming through. But I can say here, Scorpio, what I'm seeing is that you have found your place of stability within yourself, and that is leading you to your stability in your life, the positive, the bright, fresh, new starts. Because you know what? You're here, you're on your way here to having, being fully grounded in yourself, like I said, and in your own emotional fulfillment. You have that clear vision, you're headed somewhere good. So I feel like as this reading evolved, it's a little bit of a cautioning, to be honest, of like, just having clear boundaries, knowing yourself, where you stand, and how much you choose to let others in, because others' energies in our lives can absolutely shift, like our energetic scales, let's call them, in our life, you know, that can shift our trajectories, right? So yes, for whoever needed to hear that, we're gonna grab an oracle card as well to close off this reading. Okay, here we go. So we have non-duality, very deep, interesting card. It says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. So it's that being in your humanness as well as being in your divine nature, finding the balance and approaching situations like that. Ooh, that's something to really sit with. Non-duality. How can you approach this situation with non-duality? Is it really a bad situation? Was it actually bad? Is anything bad? Or is it, you know, there is no good and bad. It's all just experiences and learnings. There's like a higher eagle's eye vantage point we can take on everything, not to minimize at all your feelings or what you've been through, Scorpio, but just food for thought, okay, that Spirit was offering forward with this card, non-duality. All right. Well, very, very interesting read, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing your energy with me in this way. I love doing these readings for you, of course. And well, I guess take care. We'll see you on the next video.